The rapid economic expansion of Taiwan in the 1980s led to an influx of people to the capital in search of job opportunities. This sudden increase in the city's population overwhelmed the waste management system, resulting in the emergence of garbage piles, rodents, insects, and unpleasant odours in every nook and cranny. Taiwan has, however, now become one of the cleanest places in the world. Within just a few decades, a significant and lasting transformation in the people's behaviour has occurred on what was once known as Trash Island.
Hi, Eddie.
Hi, man.
How are you?
We arrived in Taipei to visit an old Taiwanese friend, Eddie Lee, a man in his mid-30s, and his wife at their apartment. They had recently welcomed a newborn son to the family. When Eddie handed us a glass of freshly poured apple juice from a can, we didn't hesitate to ask him how to dispose of the cans correctly.
So what do you do with the trash afterwards? Because this is
Yeah,
can, right?
I wash a little bit, and I'll save to under my recycle area.
Although this apartment has limited space, the points for placing waste containers for separation are clearly defined. This makes it easier to collect and transport the waste to the designated garbage disposal point on a daily basis.
So these are the bio, right?
Yeah, the bio temporarily we save here, and then we throw this away every day.
Every day, right? Okay. What else?
And here it's just the normal trash. It's normal trash. Throw this every day also.
Okay.
And like the recycle thing, I just save here
Okay.
outside.
Oh, okay. So that's like all the recycle stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, the paper, plastic, the can. And once I have time, I just throw this to my basement.
Okay.
When we arrived at the refuse room of the apartment complex, we were amazed by its cleanliness, which was entirely different from our usual experience. As we entered, the first thing we noticed was the counter with 8 closed lids for different types of recyclables. Further inside, there was an area for depositing large cardboard boxes and a wet waste disposal point, where hygiene has to be taken into consideration. While we were in the refuse room, residents of this apartment complex continuously came in to dispose of their garbage. Everyone diligently sorted their waste, and it didn't take long for them to dispose of it in the designated places.
So when you first started doing it, did you find it complicated or annoying?
When we just start, yes. But right now we get used to this. Yeah. And right now the new community, new building, we have this system. Also the facility, hand wash and everything keep clean. So it's easy for us right now.
Okay.
Household waste separation has become the normal practice, instilled through government campaigns and initiatives over the past few decades. In the past, Taiwan was not this clean. During the period of political and economic transformation in the 1980s, Taiwan strived for democratic governance and bolstered its industrial base, leading to a rapid economic growth. The influx of people from other provinces to the capital, Taipei, in search of job opportunities was a result of this. As the population grew rapidly, the old method of waste management, where individuals brought their garbage to designated collection points to be picked up by garbage trucks, became inefficient. Everything was mixed together in bags without proper sorting, and there were insufficient garbage bins to accommodate the volume of waste. Consequently, bags of garbage began piling up around the bins. These bags emitted unpleasant odours and attracted various pests. This was the scene in almost every corner of Taiwan, and led to it being referred to as Trash Island in the past.
20 years ago, people just throw their trash on the street, on the specific area. and live there probably for 1 day, and the government garbage truck come to pick up the trash, probably at night. So the trash on the street keep there 1 day, so smells bad and it's dirty.
When the garbage overflowed in the city due to the lack of bins, increasing the number of bins may have seemed like an obvious solution. That was not the case for the Taiwanese government. Instead, the garbage bins that used to be placed throughout the city were removed and replaced with small bins located at subway stations, tourist spots, and only a few other designated areas. Subsequently, special garbage bags were produced and made available for purchase, to be used exclusively for waste disposal. These bags came in various sizes, ranging from 3 to 120 litres, and they are the only bags that garbage trucks will accept. If there's a large amount of garbage, more bags need to be purchased. If you want to reduce the expenses associated with garbage, however, you need to sort your waste. As waste for recycling can be placed in any type of bag, it means there are no additional costs involved.
在台湾早期的垃圾费是随水费征收，可是用水跟这个垃圾费的处理费其实是有落差的，这两个是差距很大的。所以我们用垃圾费随袋征收，最主要是制造垃圾者真正的核实反应来付费。那你如果可以资源回收做得更好，厨余回收得更棒，然后垃圾就减量，你的垃圾袋就用得很少，你要支付的费用比较少。所以基本上这个垃圾袋没有特别，而是这个垃圾袋代表你要付多少的垃圾处理费给我们的政府。那你如果垃圾制造越少，就付得越少；制造多就付上越多。那我们有估算过哈，经过我们用垃圾费随袋征收，以前1年1户就是一个家庭大概要1300块的垃圾处理费，现在已经降到剩下390块，大概只剩下30%的费用支出。
This is the approach the Taiwanese government has taken to raise awareness of waste separation and to reduce waste generation.
If you want to see more great content from all over the world, please like the video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you.
Removing garbage bins from public areas has required the Taiwanese people to adopt a different method of waste disposal. Everyone has to bring out their garbage bags and wait for the garbage truck in front of their homes. People in the neighbourhood gather, chat and hold their bags while waiting for the arrival of the truck. This scene is repeated every day across Taiwan. The melodious sound of Beethoven's Feuerlied is used as a signal that the garbage truck is approaching. When the bright yellow truck arrives and comes to a complete stop, everyone approaches and disposes of their own garbage bags. Wet waste, such as food scraps and items that have not undergone any processing, are clearly separated in designated bins. Everyone takes responsibility for managing their own garbage. The garbage truck operator's role is to facilitate and ensure the proper handling and correct categorization of the garbage bags. The other white truck, which often accompanies the yellow one, is specifically for recycling. Both trucks operate together, typically 5 days a week, and follow a relatively fixed schedule. If the garbage truck happens to be running late on any given day, however, it is possible to check its real-time location through an application to see at which collection point it currently is.
我们有一个 APP 的系统，也就是说，我们的民众可以从 APP 里面去看到垃圾车现在走到哪里了，所以他其实不用担心，因为垃圾费这个垃圾不落地，最怕的就是我可能要等20-30分钟。所以第一个，我们有一个 APP 的垃圾清运时间的系统，所以可以让我们的民众可以不用等太久。
Household waste, which used to be as much as 2,400 tons per day, had decreased by 45% to 1,300 tons per day by 2016. The government's work to address the household waste problem in Taiwan seems to be heading in the right direction. To promote sustainable waste separation behaviour, waste disposal activities begin at an early age, starting with elementary school students at An Hee School. Every Tuesday and Friday morning, before the first class starts, the students, led by 2 or 3 representatives from each classroom, bring the trash bins down. Signs indicating the types of waste for each bin are clearly displayed. In case of uncertainty, volunteer students wearing green vests are ready to provide guidance, including a group of parent volunteers. The children enjoy taking part in this activity. Once the trash from every classroom is collected, the municipal officers weigh the accumulated waste and the school receives compensation based on that weight. Although the amount may not be substantial, it is another measure that the government has implemented to show children that waste can generate income if disposed of properly. After the waste is transferred to white trucks, the recycling activities conclude. The teacher presents the vouchers to the young volunteers for redemption at the school's cooperative store. We obtained permission to join one of the 6th grade elementary classes, where they're currently teaching waste separation and disposal. The teacher uses various types of waste as teaching aids. They teach basic knowledge about the different types of waste, reducing the size of waste as much as possible, even to the point of how to dispose of sharp objects in a safe way. Some things are straightforward, but often overlooked because we haven't been taught. For example, peeling plastic off the tube before discarding it in the paper box. Providing accurate knowledge from an early age, encouraging hands-on experience and cultivating mindfulness are strongly emphasized by the Taiwanese government and in schools.
因为小朋友的教育从小让他落实内化到头脑到心里面，让他知道说这些物品本来就不应该丢弃，这个回收可以再资源再利用，要一个爱物惜福，这个观念非常非常的重要。那小朋友他从小他学到了，他带回家里会跟他的父母、跟他的家人分享这样的概念。那其实这孩子长大以后变成成人，他养成了这样的一个生活习惯，那这个我们社会的整个回收就看到成效。所以呢，从大概1990年代到这个我们现在2017年，这整个回收的状况已经从学校落实到民间这个成效是显著的。
Taiwan is a global leader in the development and production of computer chips, smartphones and other IT. Around 40% of Taiwan's exports in 2016 were these products, amounting to over $77 billion. Over 90% of the world's laptops are produced here. Being a successful player in the technology industry and a developed society, Taiwan has earned the description as one of the 4 Asian tigers, along with Singapore, Hong Kong and South Korea. Being a major global producer also comes with the challenge of dealing with a massive amount of electronic waste. Taiwan generates around 19 kilograms of e-waste per person. With this substantial amount of e-waste, a Taiwanese company has discovered a way to transform it into valuable resources, like gold bars. Gold is common in computers because it doesn't corrode and it possesses special electrical properties. This, however, is the starting point of the process for transforming electronic waste into gold bars.
Could you say that this is the start of the process of making gold?
For some of the board that doesn't have gold, it comes right here,
Okay.
put into this big crusher.
Okay.
If there's a gold, then there's one more station before this where we'll take down the gold
Okay.
by chemical agent. But this is definitely the start of what we call the physical process.
Okay.
After that, the valuable metals that can be separated are further subjected to several chemical processes until they are turned into gold. In addition to valuable metals, the machinery also transforms the waste into brass and fiberglass.
So these are the fiberglass powders
Okay.
that comes out from the big crushers.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
It's very fine.
very fine. And here are two sides of glasses that recycle from TV screen, computer screen, to CRT screen.
Okay.
So this is the finer grind, and this is the bigger grind.
Okay.
And this is the epoxy, which we use to hold all this together and make them into products such as this.
Okay.
So this is a very good example. This part are recycled wood. So this is
Okay.
real wood, but they're
Okay.
recycled. This part is made from this.
So that is not wood.
This is not wood. So we
Really?
put them together, and most people cannot tell the difference.
Right, I can't. I thought it was wood.
No, so only this part is wood and also recycled wood, and this part is made from the waste.
Okay. May I touch?
Yes, please.
The beautifully decorated home furnishings, including golden artworks, porcelain tiles, marble and wooden furniture showcased in this room, are unrecognizable as products made from electronic waste, such as fiberglass. They've been meticulously designed and painted by Taiwanese artists. The surprises continue when we learn that many parts of this large-scale factory are also constructed using electronic waste.
Those roof panels, these are made from recycled DVD and CDs.
Oh, wow.
We strip the silver from DVD and CDs, and we use the recycled PET chip, the plastic
Right.
part, and make them into roof panels like this.
Wow.
We recycle those waste from both the manufacturing process, because they have scraps during manufacturing process, and we also recycle from the consumer end.
After exploring this factory, we noticed that it was built with a focus on energy efficiency and preparedness for natural disasters, as well as preventing leakage of hazardous chemicals or untreated waste, which could pose a threat to the public. This reflects the determination of the company's owners, who are dedicated to protecting Taiwan's environment.
This place where we set up the company, 20 years ago, it was a polluted land. It was polluted by heavy metal containing wastewater. And the government and also private sector like us, we spend a lot of time, effort cleaning this place up. And now that we clean this place up, we make it into an environmental science park. So only environmentally related companies can set up their factories and office here. They like to really try to achieve what we call circular economy. We want to show people that recycling is not just for making money, it's really to help the environment.
The continuous campaigns and government plans in Taiwan have led the Taiwanese people to embrace waste separation and recycling as a normal part of daily life. So, if the government's regulations are revoked in the future, they are likely to continue to sort and recycle trash as they are doing right now.
Have you ever thought of stop doing all the sorting the trash and recycling?
No, never. I think I'm just used to this. Yeah.
What if one day the city say, you know what, you don't have to sort the trash anymore. There's no rule that you have to follow of sorting the trash. Will you still do it?
Yes, I think I will still do that.
Why?
Because it's better for environment, and since I'm used to this, so I just keep doing this. Yeah.
From an island filled with garbage and unpleasant smells, Taiwan has transformed into a waste-conscious society, ranking among the top in the world. The plans to address this issue have proved to be effective across all sectors. Currently, recycling accounts for 55% of waste handling in Taiwan, while the United States stands at 30%. This success is not, however, the end goal for Taiwan. The government's ultimate target is to make every piece of waste recyclable, leading to a waste-free island.